Hi guys, so this is my 7th year using Honeybook. So I am going to share 7 reasons why I and you should love using Honeybook. And I am also going to be sharing a 20% off code for a 1-year membership to Honeybook at the end of this video. Hi guys, my name is Emma and this channel exists to talk about photography, share stories, and give you encouragement as you live life and delight in all things creative. Today we are going to talk about 7 reasons why I love Honeybook. For those of you that don't know, Honeybook is a client management software for those in the service industries. It helps business owners like myself integrate and automate things so that we can manage day-to-day things better and keep our businesses afloat. Through the years, I have seen so many iterations of Honeybook, and since they have most recently unrolled their Smart Files feature, it is literally better than ever. And so today I'm going to be talking about their features that I personally take advantage of, even though, believe it or not, they have more above and beyond what I'm going to talk about in this video today. So let's dive in and talk about 7 reasons that I and you should love Honeybook. This is hands down my most used feature in Honeybook, and that is their invoicing and payment system. I use Honeybook invoices for almost every single one of my invoices that I send out to my clients. They're super great, they're very customizable. You can save the actual items that you put in your invoices so it remembers what you add and you don't have to repunch them in every single time. You can also, of course, add sales tax as needed, and as an added bonus, they actually provide a payment portal with every single invoice. And so clients can very easily, quickly, and conveniently pay right through their invoice. So many times when I talk to clients and I tell them that, they seem almost relieved. And I think it's because it's pretty common to have to pay by check or some other means. And so getting the convenience of getting to pay right through the invoice is a real perk to my clients. You can also set up payment plans. So for example, with my photo sessions, I require a 50% deposit in order to book a date, and then I require the other 50% 1 week prior to the session. In their payment plan, you can actually tell the software that you want the payments to come in and go out at specific dates. And so it will send an automatic reminder to clients when their session is coming up, reminding them they need to pay their remainder, and it's pretty seamless. When I do this, it's very rare that I miss payments from clients or that people are late in making payments because it's taken care of seamlessly through Honeybook automations. A second reason to love Honeybook is their contract system. So in Honeybook, they allow you to have customizable contract forms that are all fillable forms. They have templates in Honeybook, and then of course you can also input your own contract if you have your own from a lawyer or something that you would like to put into Honeybook. They have a lot of options for how you would like to fill in information, such as your address or other kinds of things related to payment or services. It all can autofill right into your contract, making it super easy, and then you email it to your clients so they can do it right at their computer or on their phone. This brings me to my third favorite reason to love Honeybook, which is proposals. So a proposal is an invoice, contract, and payment plan rolled into one. So for my larger services, such as weddings, I will send proposals. And a proposal will, in great detail, share what will be included in their services, the payment plan for their wedding photography, as well as the contract dealing with their wedding. It makes it very easy for them to see upfront what is expected of the two of us in our client and photographer relationship, when and how much their payments are going to be, and exactly what services they are going to get. Honeybook makes it so easy, and I can tell when people view the files, which is really nice. So there's no more wondering, did they open that? Did they even see it? You know if they saw it. So it's a super convenient feature of Honeybook that I feel like makes me look a lot more professional, and it makes the whole process a lot easier for my clients. So a fourth reason to love Honeybook is their contact form. I started using Honeybook's contact form last year, and I don't know why I didn't start using it sooner. Not only does it seamlessly integrate into my Squarespace website, but I can customize it however I need to, of course, according to what information I want to collect from my clients before I see them. And also, it can help me with lead tracking so I know where clients come from, and I can get the right amount of information before the conversation with my clients even starts. And so it cuts out a couple of steps and really streamlines our communication looking towards the future. This brings me to my 5th reason to love Honeybook: email integration. So every time someone fills out my contact form, it goes into a new project in Honeybook, which then pushes to my email account. When I open that, I will respond to it, and then it starts an email thread which syncs seamlessly with my Gmail. So then I can communicate either through Gmail or through a Honeybook portal and talk back and forth with my clients. It allows me to keep better track of everything, so everything's in one place, and it makes it a lot easier when I want to send files within Honeybook directly to those customers. Speaking of sending files, let's talk about Smart Files, the 6th reason to love Honeybook. So with the introduction of Honeybook Smart Files, they have a lot more automations and integrations that really streamline the whole process for myself and for my customers. So every time I have a session, I like to send out an email that details what is going on in that session so that I can clearly communicate with my client what's happening, when, and for how long. And a cool thing about integrating that with Honeybook is that I can actually make an email template that will autofill some of that information if it's already been provided through their contact form or through the project information that I've put in their file. And so it can populate just automatically this email for me and for my clients so I can send that off to them with the data regarding their session. I also use this feature to automatically add files to the emails that I send. So for example, if I have a wedding client and they're asking for prices, I click on my wedding email template and it already has my pricing guide added to it. While I design my pricing guides in Photoshop, I upload them to Honeybook, and then I have an email template that always adds that attachment when I go to send a wedding inquiry email. And so it makes it a lot easier for me, so I don't have to deal with the embarrassment of forgetting to attach a document, and it helps me communicate back with my potential future client much quicker. What saved my quality of life last year as a photographer was Honeybook's scheduling and calendar integration, my 7th reason to love Honeybook. So I really struggled a couple falls ago with staying on top of my bookings and making sure that my schedule didn't take over my life. So last year I decided to implement Honeybook's scheduling platform, which allowed me to have a specific link for my fall sessions where I had gone through my calendar and decided which days I wanted to do which sessions. And as soon as I got an inquiry regarding a fall session, I would send this link out, and my clients could immediately select a date. Once they selected a time that worked for them, that I already decided would also work for me, I would email them, invoice them, and then we would make everything official. Of course, I would do all of this through Honeybook. And it helped save my life because then I wasn't questioning if I had something going on, and I wasn't unsure if I was available or not, and we didn't have to go back and forth asking a bunch of questions. It was already taken care of. It was incredible, and I'm absolutely going to do it again this year. Also, I could integrate that with my calendar. So then as soon as someone would book something, it would go onto my calendar, which I put on my Apple calendar, my iCal, so then you could see it pop up on there. So it helped me doubly take control of my schedule and keep track of what was going on. Thankfully, Honeybook is really focused on a great, beautiful, user-friendly experience so that things go smoothly, not just for myself, but for my clients. If you're ready to simplify your workflow with Honeybook, I have added a link in the description below for a 20% off code for your 1-year subscription of Honeybook. In the meantime, keep finding beauty in the everyday and growing in business, creativity, and life.